I'm Sheila Matthews, your human digital sidekick, keeping you plugged in and up to date with the latest online trends, the juice of the entertainment world, and the top stories affecting our lives. We watch the timelines all day, so you don't have to. We have two special guests doing the downloading with us today, two-time Grammy-nominated R&B artist signed to Top Dog Entertainment, SiR, and three-time Grammy winner, Tye Tribbett. As always, there's a lot on the timeline this week, so let's get going, y'all. Logging into Jerkateer is Russell Wilson, and although it's Women's History Month, we've got to take a second for the dads. Russell Wilson sat down with Brandon Marshall on I Am Athlete and proved why stepdads do matter.
I remember leaving that night and God saying, God saying to me, raising this child, it's going to be your responsibility. And realizing that, I prayed to God, are you sure this is what you want me to do? Say, son, this is for you. Even Jesus himself, like Joseph was a stepdad. I was like, okay, it wasn't biologically his. So I'm like, okay, God, you're gonna have me give me this opportunity to love the way that you were loved.
Okay, so a few highlights from this video. Number one, Russell Wilson was so sure about not just Sierra on day one, but her children prior to their marriage. A man. Number two, if God isn't involved, I don't want it. Hearing Russell talk about following in the footsteps of Joseph, who's the stepdad in the Bible, makes Sierra's prayer even more of a confirmation that he will do it. Russell Wilson and Sierra share three beautiful children together, Sienna, Wynn, and Amora, as well as baby Future, and there's been nothing but glow and God since Russell and Sierra got together in 2015. God, I have seen what you've done for others. And on that note, we have three-time Grammy Award-winning gospel artist and pastor Tye Tribbett in the building.
What's up?
Hi, what's going on?
How you doing, Sheila? I'm good. How you feeling?
I'm doing well. Thank you. I'm so excited that you're here.
Thank you.
And so is the Logged In family.
Hey.
So we love you here.
Thank you. Thanks for the love. I appreciate it.
Of course, and we're a family here, and we know that you come from a family of pastors.
Oh, yes.
And we have to just get into how that has shown up in your own journey and in your success.
It was a lot of pressure at first. PKs, pastor's kids, you gotta be perfect, you gotta be flawless. So that pressure led me to like a rebellion.
Yeah. So
I went the bad, you know, they say preacher's kids are the worst. Only because of the pressure, y'all. It's not like a choice we come out like that. But, you know, after all of that craziness, just kind of finding God for myself and not just my father's God and my mother's God, or what religion has taught me. Finding a real relationship outside of religion has been so liberating, and I've been walking that way ever since. But it shaped who I am as a person. I'm glad I came up like that, very strict.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw your face.
Yeah.
Can't do
I come
nothing.
from a long line of PK, so yeah, I get it.
Can't do nothing. But part of me is grateful for that, because I don't know, I'm crazy. So I needed those parameters. I needed those boundaries at that time, and it just kind of helped me be who I am today.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And how did that play a role in your artistry and your music?
Well, growing up in the church, my dad was on the organ first. So my mom would direct the choir, dad would play, grandma was pastor. So I just had music and stuff in my house all the time. Grandma stepped down, dad became pastor.
Yeah.
I'm on the organ. They let me be free.
Wow.
I used to play like Biggie during the hymns, sorry. Like, amen, zing, I used to do stuff like that. They just let me be free, and that helped shape who I am.
Yeah.
You know, I didn't know I was different and crazy till I was outside of my family church.
Yeah.
Because inside, they just know Tye. You know what I mean? All the energy, all the creativity, they just knew it. So when I went outside the four walls, I was like, okay, this is a little different. This is a little unique, so I had to learn how to, you know, curate it and make it palatable for everybody. But them giving me the freedom, thank you, Dad. Thank you, Mom. Church was strict, but they let me be free. So.
And that's so beautiful, because that's made you who you are, and that made us all excited for your upcoming tour.
Uh-oh.
One night only, though. Talk to us about it. How excited are you?
Listen, y'all. I don't know how excited I am. I can't even put it into words right now, y'all. Listen, if you know me, I got a lot of energy, but I got like an extra storage of energy for this Only One Night Though tour. First of all, I'm only coming to your city for one night, so I plan on giving everything every night. This is my second tour alone, so this means a lot to me. Most tours and promoters will say, hey, you need this, and this to make it a good ticket. the fact that I'm able to go out on my own means a lot to me. So I plan on bringing everything. You ain't gonna miss that ain't no other artists on there. And I might bring other artists out in different cities. You just got an exclusive.
What was that?
I've been talking to some of my friends. I said, when I'm in your city, you mind stopping by? So it's gonna be some surprises in every city. But this means a lot to me that people will come out, buy a ticket just to come experience what I have to give. That means a lot to me. So I'm not taking it lightly at all. I'm putting 10 toes down, and we're gonna be killing it every city. Make sure you are there at a city near you. Only one night though tour starts May, June. Go to TyeTribbett.com right now to get your ticket. And don't just get one, bring your whole family.
Yeah, bring everybody. Bring a friend, bring a neighbor, touch and agree, meet somebody. Bring them on out.
Yes, yes.
We have to just like your music, and especially like that song too, I really want to get down to, because that song has become the soundtrack for so many people. Myself is one of so many people too, and it's so impactful. So talking about the process of that being on your heart and you sharing that with everyone.
We were doing the song "We Gon' Be Alright," so we were singing "We Gon' Be Alright," and that's already encouraging. That's already like, hey, whatever you're going through, guys, just weather the storm. Trust me, on the other side of this is going to be triumphant, right? So that's already the message. I was just flowing at the end of "We Gon' Be Alright." Let's give them a worship. Hey, hey, I ain't worried about it. I won't lose sleep over it. We got everything under control and someone knew that we gon' be alright. And I was just like, we've been doing for a night. Like, you might cry for a night, but only one night though. And then it kept growing. So when y'all hear the song or when you heard it, that's when it was written. That was it was like a freestyle. All of that happened in that moment. Everything you hear happened in that moment. So it was like, it was authentic, it was real, and it was just so extraordinary. We had to keep it. And I can't believe it's a single now.
It's amazing.
I'm just flowing, having
Orlando,
fun.
I'm like, oh, this does it for me. This does it for me every time. No, when I listen to live.
Oh, I thought you said I'm from Orlando.
Oh, no, I'm from DC.
Oh, shout out DMV. Okay, I love that. I love that. Yeah, so that kind of happened. And that's how I write a lot of my music though, because I'm a musician first. So if I hear the music, I just vibe to it, and just whatever, and then it comes like that. But that song was very, very, very special to me, only because of how it came like right on the spot, and now it's a single. I can't believe that, and it's hard to sing it because of how it came.
Oh.
You understand what I'm saying? So whatever I was feeling in that moment was the lyrics. So I'm like, do I repeat that? Because I don't feel the same. You know what I mean? It's kind of weird to do it, but it's going to be great.
So is that a song that you plan to perform still?
Oh, are you kidding me?
Okay, just got to make sure. Just got to make sure.
It's called Only One Night, though.
I just had a shot.
Oh, yeah. And I predict or prophesy that in every city, it's going to have a different meaning, a different message, because I'm just going to allow myself to be free, be present, be in the moment, and whatever needs to be said to help heal or bring hope to somebody, I'm just gonna allow myself to be a vessel in every city, uniquely, differently. I'm just excited about it, y'all. You don't want to miss it, trust me.
I love that. We won't miss it.
You better not.
But before we get you out of here, let you go, because we know you have a lot to prepare for coming up. We have to say congratulations for your latest Grammy for Best Gospel Album of the Year. So, when you were making that album, did you know like, oh, this is one of the ones?
Oh no, so what happened was, this is a lot, I did an album called All Things New, studio project, right? So we're doing the release concert to it. Hey, All Things New is coming out today, let's do a concert. So we just did a concert to make people aware of that album, and they recorded this live album.
Wow.
So I didn't know, when I say they recorded, y'all, I didn't know. I didn't know. So I didn't know it was gonna be a recording. The label kind of snuck that in. They said we're gonna have video there so we can capture images that can be possible videos to the studio album. I know there's a lot, y'all, but anyway, I didn't know it was gonna be an album, so that, I kind of liked that because I was free. I wasn't thinking about, am I singing the right notes? Is everything on point? I was just like, let's just have a show, let's have a good time. So I had no idea it would be an album. I had no idea it would be nominated. I had no idea I would win. To God be all the glory for all the things that he has done. I did not expect to be up here, so I echo Lecrae. That's how God works sometimes.
That's how God works.
Yeah.
I love that. And a through line I'm hearing through your journey is when Tye can be Tye, great things happen.
Hey, I like that.
So I absolutely love that
I
so
like
much.
that.
And
yeah.
thank you for experiencing that and sharing it with us and
Of
letting us
course.
have and sharing that experience with you. It's
Thank you
really
all.
amazing. The tour is going to be so special, y'all. You heard it. Make sure you get your tickets. Make sure you show up, show out. It's going to be great in all the cities. One night only, though.
Only one night,
don't
though.
miss it.
Only one night.
Don't miss it.
All right. Don't make sure y'all go to tyetribbett.com and get your tickets. I promise you, you won't be disappointed.
Yeah, so thank you so much for stopping by,
Sheila.
Logged In.
I appreciate it. Yeah.
Of course, and let everyone know where else they can find you online and social media.
Tye Tribbett everywhere. I mean, Instagram, Facebook, Thread, Twitter, X, whatever it's called.
All the things. Find them everywhere. Tye Tribbett.
Yes, y'all. Y'all lock in. And I'm family now. You said this is family at the beginning. Am I family now?
You're family now.
I'm in now. Y'all can't
We
get
the
rid of me.
cookout, yeah. What we gonna do now? Yup. Thanks so much.
Appreciate you.
Men lie, women lie. Oh, but numbers don't lie. And LeBron James achieved new heights as he's entered the 40K club. Scoring a total of 40,000 career points over the weekend, LeBron James became the first NBA player to ever do so. And with us today to talk Lakers Nation and more is TDE artist, SiR. Welcome to the building.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you. We're so excited that you're here. Inglewood in the house, y'all.
Yeah.
And we gotta talk the impact of LeBron James and what he's doing in the city.
Man.
Like, crazy.
Man, nothing but love for LeBron, man. I'm so happy for him. He's just breaking record after record, and it's just fun to watch, you know what I mean? We're excited for the playoffs. This is gonna be crazy. The 4 teams that have to battle. You would have never thought, right?
Yeah.
You would have never
What a pleasant
thought.
surprise.
But I'm optimistic. I'm a huge Laker fan, so I have no doubts they're going to show up, show out. But yeah, LeBron definitely, he's reached the unattainable, and he's climbing as we watch. You know, we're going to continue to see him stack points on. So it's just, it's so phenomenal to see. Shout out to LeBron James.
So music fans and social media has been buzzing about your latest singles, but everyone has acknowledged it's a bit of a different sound they're used to from you. Can we expect more of a different version of SiR on the album?
You know, I really don't like to categorize things or try to define things. I just try to give you my best work and try to make sure that the songs feel cohesive to me before you get them. So I'll let the fans decide what they think and what they hear and how it makes them feel, because that's the most important part. I just want my music to make you feel.
Yeah, so. I love that. And I just already feel all the feels with the title. Have you talked to me about how you came to make that the album title?
It was easy. I think there's a lot of weight behind what I'm saying. It was a lot of emotional writing for me. And I know that this music was made specifically for people to feel more than anything. So they're gonna feel the weight of what I was going through when I was writing the music, for sure.
Absolutely.
Heavy it was only right.
Absolutely. Yeah. So with that being said, without any spoilers, what's a song or just something that you just can't wait for fans to experience when the album releases?
Ooh, a few. There are a few good moments on there, man. I think my favorite song right now, because it changes all the time, is Only Human. That's probably the oldest song on there, and it's my favorite. I produced that with a friend of mine, DK the Punisher. Shout out to you, DK. Shoot, there's moments where I have some cool features. I got a feature with Ty Dolla $ign on the second song, so that's gonna be the first thing that people hear. I got an Anderson .Paak feature. Shout out to Anderson, that's my buddy, man. And yeah, it's a few moments, but I don't know. That's really hard to say, you know.
So you just said that song is something that you've worked on. It's been ready for a minute, like we know about the album. What's maybe the oldest song, or like when did you write some of these, or when did you start getting into the groove of some of these songs in the album?
It's kind of sporadic. The oldest song was probably like 8 years old.
Wow.
That's Only Human. Which is funny because it fits so well with everything that I was going through 2 years ago when I was writing most of the music. So most of these songs are about 2 years old, and a few of them are, newer songs because I'm constantly working. Yeah. But yeah, it's a great blend of records that all go together, in spite of where they came from. They're all, in line where they're supposed to be. So I'm excited for you guys to hear this stuff, man.
All right, well, we could not wait for all the music that you're bringing to us. We know it's gonna be right on time. So We're excited to stream. We've seen the post, and y'all, the album is coming. So, SiR, thanks so much for dropping by with us today.
For having me.
And let everyone know where they can find you on social media.
Okay, you can find me everywhere at Inglewood SiR. And if you need updates on where I'm going, tour dates and things like that, you can find me at inglewoodsir.com.
All right, thanks for joining me.
Thank you for having me.
One thing we have consistently done, and I mean consistently done, is ask Rihanna, where's the album for the last decade? Well, no update here on that front, but at least we now know what gets Rihanna out the house and back on the stage, even if it is to sing old songs. Billions, baby. Over the weekend, Rihanna performed at a pre-wedding turn-up in India for Indian billionaire Mukesh Ambani's youngest son, Anand. It has been reported through multiple sources that Riri was paid an upward of $6 million.
Throw it up, watch it all fall out. Blow it up, that's how we ball out. Throw it up, watch it all fall out. Blow it up, that's how we ball out. Strip clubs and dollar bills. Still got my money, phone shop, gonna get a refill. Still got my money, trips going up and down that pole. Still got my money, won't pocket, we going home. Still got my money, money makes the world go round. Still got my money.
Are we able to get Anand on the line? We need to call and see if there will ever be any new music from Riri. I'm asking for a friend, but like not really. I'm really asking for myself here. Ambani is one of the top 10 richest people in the world, and in case you were wondering, he is not number 10. But we the fans feel like there was a tease, and we need Riri to know we have not forgotten about the album, sis. It's not healthy. It's been decades since we've seen Rihanna in concert with new songs. Get your coins, sis, but please also get an album release date in the midst of that too. Thank you. Okay, so I'm here for all the back and forth that leads up to boxing matches, but the new generation of who can go the most viral on our timelines may have made our fighters lean in a bit too much. Devon, Haney, and Ryan Garcia have been doing the cute back and forth as they approach one of the biggest fights of their lives, like Ryan Garcia riding into a press conference on a horse dressed in all white, feeling godly.
What's up, Ryan?
Good entrance.
What kind of watch you wearing, man? You gonna knock him out with that watch hand?
One that tells time.
That's right. Well done.
All of this to face off with Ryan Garcia during the press tour and opt out of any face-to-face antics. There was also an Instagram stunt, including an RIP Ryan Garcia message mentioning Haney's team, which of course freaked fans out and have us all wondering, is Ryan well enough to even fight? It makes you ask the question, what happened to the days when fighters would stand on their stances 10 toes down about the sport and the ability to dominate in the ring? Not just the super reaches for viral moments. Both fighters to their corners. Ryan Garcia and Devon Haney, please log out, take a breather, and come back stronger when it's showtime. Thank you for tuning in. I'm your host, Sheila Matthews, and this has been another amazing episode of Logged In. Listen, I hope you are enjoying the show as much as we enjoy bringing it to you. So, turn your post notifications on, subscribe, do what you have to do to never miss a chance to log in with us. Thank you to my special guests today, SiR and Tye Tribbett. We'll see you next week at the same time, in the same location, for the same downloading of your timeline.
Log out.